Yo, so guys, and welcome back to a brand new HFS Mini News video. Today we're going to be talking about Andrea Dovizioso returning to MotoGP in 2021. He will be returning with Aprilia, doing a test for the Italian team in Jerez next month in April. Obviously, he was going to have a sabbatical year. It looks like, well, according to like rumors and things that people were saying, and that he was obviously waiting for the Honda seat if Marcus couldn't return. Honestly, I kind of thought it was going to be unlikely to see Dovi on the Honda, but it looks like that was what they were kind of waiting for, because this announcement did come very shortly after they kind of announced that Marcus was riding bikes again. So it looks like this was maybe his plan B all along. But it's going to be interesting to see what Andrea Dovizioso can do on the Aprilia. The Aprilia bike itself this year looks significantly better than previous ones they've had, and it's going to be interesting to see how he can push the team forward, to see whether he will continue on, I guess you could say, as the official test rider, or maybe even replace Salvadori. Maybe, if Lorenzo Salvadori doesn't really get the results compared to Alicia Spargaro, maybe they might give him like half a year or something. If Dobby is doing better times or something like that, you never know, we might see him swap him around or something. Aprilia and the rider management for the second rider have never been particularly great, I guess you could say, if you look at the history and that. But I doubt they would get rid of him straight away. I think that would be a little harsh. But it's going to be interesting to see, nevertheless, what Dovi can do on the Aprilia, see what his feedback is, and how he can help the team go forward. Obviously that is kind of what Aprilia have needed. They've needed a rider with experience, top level, to push them forward. They've never really had that, and compared to other teams, KTM obviously with Danny Pedrosa, they're doing really well. And I guess Aprilia, they need the same kind of thing. They need that push forward. They need a test rider who can really kind of guide them and give good feedback. And it's going to be interesting to see what he can do. Obviously next month in Jerez, so it's not long to wait. And like I said, the Aprilia bike this year could be quite interesting. It could be one to look out for. Hopefully, they can get their first podium in MotoGP. That would be, quite nice to see. Since they returned in 2015, I think it was, they haven't really been making, step forwards, at least big ones. But, last year the bike was quite a bit better, and this one, they've seemed to have fixed up some of the problems of last year's bike. So it looks good. At least, the feedback from the riders is good. At least Alicia Spargaro. We have to see what Salvadori can do. But like I said, Dobby testing the bike next month. The RSGP, I think it's called, and we'll make sure to do a video on it to see what he thinks about it all, and see what happens. It's going to be interesting. Make sure to leave it down in the comments. How do you think this is all going to unfold? Leave a like and subscribe for more content as always, and I'll see you with some brand new videos very soon.